Okay, welcome to the RM review. This is take number 2. We've fired the cameraman, we're using a chair.
Because apparently he's unable to hold his arm up for more than 30 seconds.
How's your arm, Adam?
Better now I'm not doing the camera work.
Good! Anyway,
Miserable.
this is the review of the best 5 films of 2011, starting with The Perfect Sense.
Yes.
Mark.
Thank you. I'll be doing The Perfect Sense as... Is this the only one of the 5 that you've not seen?
I've seen the rest of them, yes.
Okay. This one gets a special mention because it was my personal favourite film of the year. It stars Ewan McGregor. And basically what it's about...
Ewan McGregor!
Exactly. A virus spreads across the world, and the result of this virus is that everybody starts losing their senses one by one. But the moment before they lose their sense, they experience a moment of extreme emotion. So they lose their hearing, but just before, they experience extreme sadness.
It sounds like a must-see film from that.
Well, it's all about how people adapt differently when their lives change.
Have you seen it, Adam?
No, I haven't.
Do you want to?
Not particularly.
Okay, moving on.
Well, wanker.
To the King's...
It's amazing, and you should all go see it.
Let's move on. The
Right.
King's Speech. That's about King George VI. Is that the right one, Adam?
Certainly is.
Why don't you come say hello?
Come say hello, Adam. Come on.
Come say hello.
Tell
come
us about the King's Speech. Come on.
Come and just get your face
Come
in.
on.
Come on.
You're the expert on this film. What
This is our friend Adam.
What did you
Make
think?
sure you're in shot.
What did you think of the King's Speech,
I
Adam?
like the King's Speech.
Why?
very much. I thought it was quite emotional how he overcame adversity over his speech
Can you
impediment.
do an impression of him?
Cannot speak.
Well, if I did, it wouldn't be as bad as that. So I'm not going to.
Okay. Out of 10. Score.
I give it an 8. It was very good.
8 out of 10. Black Swan.
Right, go away now.
I
Andy.
haven't
you
seen
s-
this.
Okay, Black
Um,
Swan, what do you think?
I loved it. It's Darren Aronofsky, and I love everything that he does pretty much. Best film since Requiem for a Dream, in my personal opinion. It's about a ballerina. I know a lot of actual ballet people slag Natalie Portman off quite considerably because they don't feel that she did a good enough job. But I think she did a perfectly adequate job. She was brilliant. I think she got nominated for an Oscar, deservedly so.
What's the film about?
It's about a black swan and a white swan.
These aren't real swans.
These aren't real
by the way.
swans. Basically, how I got it, Natalie Portman she's been given the lead in the performance of the Black Swan.
Her scary mother sort of pushes
Her
her
mother
into
is
it.
terrifying and a complete tosser. And basically, in her inability to cope with the pressure, her personality splits into a good side, the White Swan, and a bad side, the Black Swan. And Mila Kunis is in it, and there's an amazing lesbian scene where one of them goes down on the other, and it's the bomb.
That's inappropriate. This is for
Oh, get
children,
on.
this review.
Is it bollocks?
Well, it's the
We
family,
swear.
it's family viewing. Okay, next we need to talk about Kevin. What's
Go
that about?
It's about Kevin.
It's Kevin. Kevin's a troubled child.
Yes, Tilda Swinton is the mother. Kevin's a bit of a shit. She has a lot of trouble keeping him in check. He's basically an American version of a Scally.
And the relationship between the mother and the son isn't very good.
No, he hates her.
And the film is pretty much based on how their relationship develops or does not develop.
Exactly. I'm going to say, these are very quick reviews. We're not giving the film justice. These are the top 5 films of the year in our opinion, so you should definitely go see them all, even if we don't give it.
And we're out
full
of practice
opinions.
as well.
Yes, I'm just got a bit of a headache.
It's giving you a headache. What is the lamp?
No, I've just got a headache in general.
Oh god, it's the coffee. Oh. Anyway, last film, Fighter, starring
Mark Wahlberg, Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. We can reenact a little bit from that if you want.
No, we can't. I said, know what you're going to want me to do, and I don't look like a dickhead. And I would say we had a toss-up between The Fighter and Warrior, and I suggested Fighter because I felt that the acting was better, and I felt The Fighter was a better film. Though I would say I probably found Warrior a little bit more entertaining.
What's the film about?
It's about a boxer and his crackhead brother, who's his trainer. He's not expected to get anywhere in life, but he starts performing and he's very good. I can't remember, it's a while ago since I saw it. but it was very good. You saw the fight, didn't you?
5 minutes.
What did
5
you-
minutes.
What did you
We've
think
got
of it?
5 minutes. What did you think of Fighter?
Well, the fighter was very good. Lots of good fight sequences, and the way the turmoil in the family developed, and then in the end they all came together. Brilliant.
I would say Christian Bale won an award for it.
An Oscar.
Was it an Oscar?
Don't know. Possibly.
I think it might have been a Golden Globe actually, but no, it was an Oscar. But anyway, in his acceptance speech, he made a very good point because Christian Bale's performance was very, very over the top, and he said that he can only get away with a performance that's so over the top when you had someone like Mark Wahlberg whose performance was so understated. But that doesn't mean that Mark Wahlberg's performance was any less good. It just wasn't as noticed, which I thought it was very nice of him to acknowledge Mark
And
Wahlberg's acting.
I think that balance, well, that sort of difference between the two acting styles worked well in the film and did create a good balance.
Their relationship was very good.
It's a must-see. And as we've only been going for 6 minutes now, Adam, 6 minutes,
Yeah.
we're going to go into the worst 5 films of the year. Now, I would say Scream 4.
I hated it.
Certainly one of them. Why was it so rubbish?
Well, it was a Scream film that was trying to take the piss out of the Scream films,
But we've already done that in Scream films.
and it was just crap. I was very bored, and it was just ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Weren't you pleased to see Neve Campbell back in action? Because she's such a good actress.
I know nothing, Neve Campbell.
What do you
She's
think of
average.
Neve Campbell?
Average.
Watching Wild Things, because there's a good bit where she's pulling Denise Richards and then she gets tits out.
And who's the man in that scene?
It's the guy from Crash.
Jason Statham.
No, he wasn't in Crash.
Oh, moving on anyway.
His brother's in Entourage.
Don't know. Next worst film of the year is Red Riding Hood, starring
Amanda
Amanda
Seyfried.
Seyfried.
Whatever.
What was that about?
It's the story of Red Riding Hood.
Was it good?
No.
Why wasn't it not good?
It's just fucking boring.
Was it good, Adam?
Never seen it.
Don't.
You need to go to the cinema more often.
The next film I quite liked because it was so bad, it was funny, it was called The Green Lantern. What's the name of the bad guy? Who's just sort of got really fat and spoke like this?
I'm
about to kill you.
I can't remember what he was called. The actor.
He was in
in the Garden State.
He was in something else we watched recently. Though I can't remember what.
No,
he was,
we have a
al-
memory
he was
for
al-
shit.
he was also in the war one.
Yes, he
Jarhead. Yes.
It'll come back to me. He wasn't Jarhead. It'll come back to me. My main issue with Green Lantern is that the computer graphics were crap, which isn't usually an issue. But being that half of the film was set in a completely computer generated world, you'd expect them to be pretty good, and they weren't. They were just bollocks.
Oh, it was so bad I don't really want to talk about it anymore. The next worst film of the year was Apollo 18. Now, we have done a review on this. So basically that film is spaceship goes to the moon, people land on the moon, they get killed by rocks.
Well,
Alien rocks.
yeah.
Rubbish.
Watch our review. Watch our video for the full review.
It's got over 1,000 views now, that one.
No, it hasn't.
Well, it might have.
Bridesmaids, though.
Bridesmaids.
Don't know how.
1,600
Tell us
views.
why.
We need you to tell us how to improve.
Anyway, come on.
The last film is The Tree of Life,
Oh.
starring Brad Pitt.
Pompous bullshit. Absolutely pompous bullshit. Didn't make. So it was just crap.
It was long. The first 45 minutes was we were watching. You know, it's like
Dinosaurs being born.
Geographic
It was quite it was quite-
Channel.
it was quite
and History Channel. And
It was quite pretty, but that was just shit. It was
I don't
shit.
even know what it was about. But anyway,
It's about
if you
life.
wish to subscribe to the RM review, please do.
Press the subscribe button.
Press the subscribe button. If we get over 1,000 subscribers,
Rob will take his top off.
I won't.
Adam might, and he's
Adam
ripped.
will do that though, because he does it on quite a frequent basis. You did it before at the gym, didn't you, Adam?
Well, I tend to when I get changed.
Well,
And anyone who watches
on
it,
that note,
anyone who watches the video, give us a like as well. But
like
like,
us,
we'll see you soon.
Yeah, whatever.